Hey, what's up, YouTube? Isoka here with a brand new Transformers unboxing as we enter the age of primes. We have a Studio Series Transformers Devastation Optimus Prime. And there's a little bit of the box art. Not much to see. Autobot symbol, part of Prime's arm. Bits of box. Video game. Yeah, so he's a deluxe. So he's about 25 bucks. So with a $25 figure, you get this, kind of a basic figure. And he's all right. He's an okay $25 figure. He only comes with his Energon axe. He does not come with a gun. And it, plugs in on either arm. And then there's storage that you can oddly store. I think you're just supposed to put it in his arm, but I think you might be able to store it on, like, if you wanted to. No, maybe you just can't. Maybe, no. Oh, well, I guess he could kind of put it down here. But yeah, anyways, to transform him, you come and take his head, and you pull it back like this, and you turn the head around like so, and then you push it down, and it's going to bring this panel here up, boop, and then you come to his back wheels or front wheels or some kind of wheels. You pop them out like this, and they just kind of snap into place like so. And then you come to, well, I lift up his arms. You don't have to, but you take these panels here and you pull them out to the sides like so. And that will allow you to rotate his body. And then you're going to just bend it back like so, his feet. And then you're going to come to these white panels, pull them out like so. You're going to take his toesies, his feetsies, toesies, bend them like that. Open his crotch, and you're going to take these pieces here and push them up. And then you come to this side, and you take the wheels and you spin them inward, outward, inward, outward. And you can close the legs, like so. And then what you're going to do here with these two pieces is there's these little notches here, and you're going to push them in, and they're just going to kind of go into place. And then what you can do now, bring the grill forward a bit, and then turn the arms, bend the arms fully, and then start pushing them back. And there's these holes here where these tabs are going to go into. It's a little finicky. And at least with my copy, this arm has a little bit, like, it feels like it's going to break if you're not careful. But they tab in like that. Now, with these arms, they're going to go in here, but it's a little finicky. So what I ended up doing is I pushed the grill down just a little bit. Or not the grill, I don't know what you call this piece. And you kind of have to mess with the grill a little bit as you're pushing this in, because the arm, as you can see, there's a tab there, and the hand is kind of hitting it. So you kind of mess with it a little bit. And then that's just going to sit there like that. And the same with this side here. Kind of got to mess with it a little bit. Pushing inwards helps a bit. Pulling down, and then they finally will go in there. It leaves this. I kept wanting to push it up, but it doesn't go up. Then you take the white panels and you just snap them into place, like so. And then just make sure that's all tapped in, pushed in together. Very basic. The battle axe plugs into a slot right here. Yep. That's it. He rolls good. But, you know. And then to get him back into robot mode, real simple process, reverse process. Unplug the axe. Untab the white panels. Now with this part, again, I kind of have to pull down on this piece to allow your kind of, it doesn't help that I don't have fingernails, so it's a little bit harder, but you pull down essentially on this piece, and it'll help you finagle the arms out. Let's see if this thing is going to be a pain. Probably because the camera's rolling. That's how it usually works. Always when the camera is rolling. Yep, it's being a butt. Did I say butt? I said butt. I meant ass. Yeah, it's being a pain. It's funny. I've transformed this thing a couple times already just to try and get used to transforming him. And never any problems. But now that the camera's on, problems. There we go. I'm going to use my handy dandy scissors to pry it loose. Like that. And then still, see, it gives a little bit of trouble. So your copy might do the same. Hopefully not, but it might. And the grill can go back that way. You can flip the arms out, like so. You know, bend the whole arms outward, like that. Come back down to the legs, and you can kind of bend them back that way, which untabs them from each other, and that allows you to put the, I guess the trailer hitch down? Actually, no. Sorry, my mistake. You want to turn the wheels first. Make sure you leave these slots, because that's going to plug into that. Turn that, and then you bring the trailer hitch piece down, like that. Pull out the feet and the toes. You can bring the white panel down like that. I'm going to spin this whole piece like this. Take the back two pieces, spin them around. They're going to tab in to the grill. And then you come up here to the head. Spin the head back around and push it down. And there you go. Right back into robot mode. Plug in the Energon axe. Oh, and before I forget, he's Optimus, so he has his matrix, which is a unpainted piece. So they basically said, here you go, here's a matrix, but we're not going to give you the benefit of painting it. This figure feels like it's made for an upgrade kit, really. Like, this thing's probably going to be a lot cooler when an upgrade kit comes out. I could see, like, gap filler pieces and whatnot as well. But yeah, he's a $25 figure. This is kind of what you get for $25. Very basic, very bare bones. He's not great. He's not awful. I do like, you know, the windshields, you know. Camera's probably never going to focus because they never do. But he's got the light blue eyes. There you go. See? Is he not bad? He's not bad. If you want like a deluxe class Optimus, you could do worse. So yeah. Age of the Primes, Studio Series, Transformers Devastation Optimus Prime. It's okay. If he looks cool to you, pick him up. I found him at Walmart. He's going to be, he might be end up being a shelf warmer. I've noticed a lot of him. I've noticed several Wasp/Waspinators. Transformers 1 Bumblebee, and for the Voyager classes, Red Alert. Oh boy, is Red Alert a shelf warmer. But yeah, there you go. And hope you enjoyed, and bye-bye.